I, 28M, am considering leaving my GF, 29F, after she catfished me.
Wait, 21 and 29?
I, 28M,
Oh, 28.
am
Okay.
considering leaving my GF, 29F, after she catfished me as a prank.
This is so juicy already.
2 years together. She's sweet and kind. I appreciate how much she loves me. She gets a bit jealous sometimes, but I never minded. Maybe I even liked the attention. It made me feel attractive. Well, recently we attended a work event and met one of my coworkers from another branch. It was my GS first time meeting her. Afterward, she acted weird, asking about my quote-unquote work wife and whether I thought my coworker was pretty. I said, no work wife, no socials, no personal number. She's not prettier. I'm happy, etc. Things calmed down. Weeks later, I get an IG follow request from this coworker. My account's private. I approved and followed back. Her profile only had vacation pics, recent swimsuit stuff. Strange, but I ignored it.
Oh my gosh.
She started DMing, small talk initially, then flirty. I told her it felt inappropriate and asked to keep things professional. She agreed. GF became extra affectionate around this time. I didn't suspect anything until IG recommended another account for my coworker, this one public and clearly real. The swimsuit pics were there, mixed with regular photos.
Oh, man.
I saw the catfish.
It's kind of embarrassing, right? I'm so embarrassed for his girlfriend right now.
Confirmed with coworker at work. She had no clue what I was talking about and gave me her real IG. I confronted GF, who first denied, then said it was a prank,
Oh, no.
a test, or a way to reassure herself after being cheated on before. When I asked how I could trust her now, she deflected, accused me of cheating, and called me unfair and manipulative. I left to clear my head.
Oh.
She's since bombarded me with messages claiming I'm ruining a great relationship, quote, over some skank. Saying I'm overreacting.
Is she talking about herself? Because she was playing the skank in the IG catfish.
We've been happy for 2 years, but can trust really be rebuilt after this AITA?
Ooh, this is
what a situation.
What a situation. Dang. Hurt people hurt people.
There you go.
Y'all.
It's true. She sounds like she's real hurt.
It sounds like she's real hurt.
I mean, that's cuckoo bananas what she did, though.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
It's pretty elaborate.
It's very elaborate.
It's
like
elaborate.
It's like something you'd be like, I think this is happening. And your friends would be like, that is way too elaborate for someone to have actually done it. But then it actually happened.
That's your friends going,
And I feel like making an account these days, like, I don't even know if you can just make a burner Instagram account. You have to like enter in a phone number. I feel like
you have to connect it to yourself.
She had to get a dummy account and shit,
Yeah.
dummy phone
And she's
number.
like, oh, now I got to make a new email. Now I got to make a new.
Exactly,
I have to buy another house. Like she's like doing the whole thing to get this account. I feel like that's like that. It's so cringe. I feel so embarrassed for her. I feel like and then denying it. It's like it's all bad. It's all bad.
It's not good. Yeah. She needs to. She has trust issues.
Oh
Yeah.
Then you can't like trick someone into proving.
Yeah.
Like if you go anywhere down, like it's one like going through the phone. You know, it's like everyone's like you probably shouldn't do that.
Right.
You know,
Absolutely.
This is like 1,000 million steps worse than that.
Like she was the one who was so untrustworthy.
Yeah.
Because she was scared that she couldn't trust
of
him.
the pretty girl at work. Yeah. Who like
not. Yeah.
They didn't even talk outside of work. She just was, they existed in the same room. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, I think I'm okay with some of it. Like, in other words, I think it can be okay for someone to be like kind of disproportionately threatened by someone and want to work through that. Just maybe she's really hot or whatever, just for whatever reason.
Well, they get a vibe. Maybe there was a vibe. You know what I mean?
There could have been a vibe.
Whatever. But it also sounds like she was cheated on in the last relationship.
And she was cheated on.
Yeah.
So like, I'm very like, if my girl, my hypothetical girlfriend, sad emoji, was on me about that, I'd be willing to like repeatedly like get it and be like, hey, there's nothing there. Like, I understand why you're threatened, blah, blah, blah. I think for me, obviously making the fake account is bonkers.
Yeah.
But honestly, I almost could let that slip if she just owned it and was like, hey, I got really jealous. I created a story in my head. I could live with that. I think for me, where I really am just like, now I can't defend you. When I asked how I could trust her now, she deflected, accused me of cheating, and called me unfair and manipulative. And I'm
that
like,
part's wild.
now you're attacking me for the fact that you did something wild. I'm like, no.
Makes me wonder if she's cheating, honestly.
Totally. Yeah. This is like your theory from before that.
Oh, I don't think that at all. I think she's just incredibly insecure.
It's wild that like when you get caught doing something wrong, you deny it, where you're like, it's going to be so easy for somebody to be like, but it was obviously you. And then you admit it.
Yeah.
And then you're like, I did it, but you're the wrong one. It just feels like a child who's like been caught with their hand in the cookie jar. They're like, I wasn't taking a cookie. And you're like, your hand's still in there.
The jar.
Yeah.
Like,
we can see you.
Yeah.
We can see you
right now. You know that, right?
Top comment. Sorry thing 7797. Fuck that. I leave the relationship immediately. Anyone who has to test their partner's loyalty by making fake accounts should be in therapy.
100%.
Yeah,
yes.
I think it is valid to break up.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm not saying that they have to, but it's super valid to leave someone over that.
Yeah.
Like, if it was
100%.
like, and like, I guess I am being like gender bias in this position, because if it was reversed, I'd be like, get out of there. The house is on fire.
Yeah.
Like,
oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true though, like the gender, right? Because somehow it feels like an act of violence if a man were to do that, because you'd be like, it's going to escalate into something else. But I feel like
feels like he could come back and kill you.
Yes,
if you say the wrong
I mean,
thing.
maybe that's because I don't know all the historical times that's happened.
That happened.
But like when a woman does it, I'm like, oh man, like I feel so
violated.
Like not even violated. I feel so like so sad that this is like the rabbit hole, the obsession, the craziness that it led her all the, like this is like 100 steps. Like it led her like, very far.
How many
from
times
the
did she
path.
look at this girl's Instagram before she made it? Like
yes.
just going over the pictures
so,
and stuff like that.
Yeah. Choosing the
crossing.
pictures.
Yes.
Like she had to be up. Like imagine her like making a tea and sitting at night. Like, okay, now this one will really tempt him, and like that one.
As someone who has to like share photos to promote like shows, that means you're like screenshotting shit. And
so thorough.
Like,
well, and she could have gotten the other girl in trouble. What if he had reported it to HR? Like it really shows such a fundamental. And I want to say I have a lot of understanding, or I gained a lot, because I dealt this person kind of fell for me and was like, I was like, I'm not interested in you. Like, and I totally owned it. I was like, I understand how you viewed this and that as flirtatious or whatever. And that's my bad. But I'm not interested in you in that way. I don't see you as romantic. And she would not accept it. And I literally felt fear in my heart. Like, just because, it's like, it's so far gone. It's like, you're literally like discarding me as a person. Like, I'm telling you, that's just not what it is. Like, I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
And it's interesting that you said that, because like, I know obviously men are much scarier than women. Men are bigger than women generally, But like, I did actually fear for my physical safety, because it's like such a line cross when someone is directly being like, no. And they're like, actually, yes.
It's
and I'm like,
Baby Reindeer.
Yeah.
Have you seen that show?
I don't what
I haven't seen it, but I think I figured it out.
It's like based on a true story of his life, but like a woman became obsessed with him.
Yeah.
And like refused to admit that like they weren't in a relationship. And like all this crazy stuff happens. But it was like, you know, he was like, I felt embarrassed to be like scared. But like that is an actual thing. Like he felt scared.
Scary.
Yeah.
Because you just don't know what you don't really
know what they're capable of.
Exactly. You don't know what they're capable of.
And when they go a little crazy, you're like, oh, that like this could escalate into something huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's really scary. That's a valid point.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's just like it crosses so many lines, you know, with obviously their trust, but also doing that to someone else, like impersonating someone else, like it's literally a crime.
It violates the other person too.
It's the other person.
Totally.
So, yeah, I mean, I frankly feel like she'd have to really, really hit the floor for me. She'd have to be like, I'm going to get therapy.
Right.
This is a huge mess up.
To EMDR with our vet friend.
I'm going to EMDR.
Yeah, I think it's past that point. Like she had 2 opportunities to like you said, she didn't admit it, but then she also like lashed back out. I'm like, for me, that would be like, okay, I'm done. Like that's it. That's it. There's no coming back from that for me. She could do all those things and get better for the next person, but that's done for me.
Yeah.
I think she'd have to do it all without, I'd be like, look, I'm really upset. You're going to need to say all the right things without any prompting from me.
Yeah.
But you're right. This is basically cooked.
Yeah. It's fair to be done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fair to be done.
It's fair.
I-28M, I'm considering leaving my GF29 after she catfished me as a prank. I think this is like NTA and nuclear she is. This is crossing a million lines.
Unfortunately. Sad.
Yeah.
Baby reindeer.
Baby reindeer.
Baby reindeer gotta learn to fly.
Oh boy. Please rate, review, subscribe. Join me on Patreon. We just did a bonus episode with the 3 of us. Over 250 bonus episodes. Only $5 a month. Every single episode ad free. Hundreds.